Do I not have sound? There we go. Cheesy poofs. Cute. Ugh, my camera is acting crazy, so bear with me. This has to be one of my favorites. Hello, what button do I push? Hello. You can tell it's been a long time since I played this thing. Ah! Forgot all about that. Ugh. Get into it. Eek! Hello everyone. We're playing my favorite game. But my all-time favorite is Super Mario 3. But this one's fun too. Okay. Hello. Girl. We need to wake up. Oh shit! Pardon my French. Girl. Let's see if my camera will work. Let's try it again. Ugh. I swear to God. Oh, girl. Shit. It's been a while. You'll have to bear with me a minute. It has been a while. Alright, I have to say, if anyone is watching, feel free to double tap the screen to like the live, share if you wish. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to drop me a follow now that that's over with. Oh, Lord. Okay. The P block. So, feel free to ask any question. Yay! I love Yoshi. Now if we can just figure it out. I'm sure that'll give me some tips. So hello everyone. I tried doing a stream of The Sims, but everyone could care less. So... Well, we knew that. Shit. It's a little too coordinated for me right now. Shit. Just got back. I was like, ran in the door because to get our other dog groomed. Not the dog that I have mentioned here today. The dog I mentioned today is Sona Lynn. So, y'all have any questions? Feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Since I can't do other things other than gaming, we'll get creative. So, Sona Lynn was my little... I called her my Chihuahua. She was 11. She was 12. When it happened. Well, she was 11 when it first started. When I say it first started, she had issues with arthritis for a while because she had luxating patellas. Luxating patellas basically is floating kneecaps. Ooh, fire. So she had floating kneecaps, both of them. Eek! Shit! Okay. And people wonder why Gen X has issues with anxiety. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. But anyway, yes, Sona Lynn had luxating patellas. She was the bestest girl. And she recently died in March, 3 days after her 12th birthday. Wait a second, I think that's when you go down. It is. But I called her my Chihuahua. She was a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix. Her mommy was a long-haired Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. Shit. She was a long-haired Chihuahua Pom mix. Her daddy was a full-blooded Shih Tzu. So she was the bestest girl. She was a great dog. She followed me everywhere I went. So, you're watching a Gen Xer relive his childhood through this game. And all the stress that it caused us. I remember this. Oh, girl. I thought it was high enough. Oops. Push him into the lava pool. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Ah! Shit. Girl. Get. I know better now. I forgot how easy some of these are. They're the Koopas. Girl, Egg ever tells me thank you, I'm just gonna throw a fit. Oops. As you can tell, I'm not the best. Okay, thank you for the likes. We're gonna try and get as many as we can today, because it's Friday. Oh, thank you for the gifts and the GGs. Woo! I am having trouble remembering this this level. I remember there is a dude over here throwing baseballs in a football uniform. Aaron, welcome. Flashbacks. Thank you. She was a beautiful little baby. No. Yep, she was a beautiful baby. I got to have her for 12 years. Last couple months were stolen from us, but... Isn't there a way to drop down? I guess not. Yeah, it's that I'm trying to bring attention to. What happened? Yay! Shit. Shit. There's something down here? Flashbacks. Okay. Yep. Sona had arthritis, so it was hard for her to walk. So, our vet told us that there was this drug that we could try that would help out. It did not. It did not. It did not. Wait, maybe there's another one in there. She wasn't having trouble walking. She was... When she walked, you could hear a crunch. You know, you could hear bones cracking and crumbling. It was like, you know, me when I stand up. Yeah. These days, the older you get, the more shit happens. But yeah, she was having issues with noise. So we went to the vet and they told me, you know, there's this new drug out. It's going to do wonders. There are no side effects. And the vet knew she was epileptic. And by epileptic, she would have seizures periodically, but not very often. She would have one every 6 months, so that was nice. Oh, shit. Come here, Yoshi. She would have a seizure one every 6 months. So the vet said there's no need to put her on any medications. Yeah, they said there were absolutely no side effects. No known side effects, at least is what we were told. And when we were in the vet's office, I said, are you sure this is not going to have any interactions with her or adverse reactions with her and her epilepsy? They said, no, you know, there are no known cases of any side effects with epilepsy. I was like, okay. So we agreed to have the shot administered. Now, at this time, I was doing lives on TikTok. I was doing lives on TikTok. I was doing tarot readings and all that stuff. So, we had that going on. One day during a TikTok live, One day during a TikTok live, I was trying to do some readings. And then Sona just started acting crazy. Like she was trying to escape from something that was trying to unalive her. And I was like, girl, what is your problem? And I didn't think anything of it, at the time, because it wasn't her normal seizure. She wasn't acting normal. She was just acting crazy. So, didn't think anything of it. 3 days after that night, she was completely paralyzed. She couldn't move anything. I just did this a few minutes ago. She couldn't move her legs, her hind or her front. She couldn't control her number 1 or number 2. The vet told us, there's no side effects, something else must be going on. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. I'm unalive. They told us that something else must be going on here. I'm like, no. I was like, this is this drug. I was like, there's no reason why this would happen other than that drug. They're like, well, we'll look into other things. So, for 2 weeks, she was completely paralyzed. She couldn't eat, she couldn't drink. She couldn't control number 1, number 2. We wouldn't we wouldn't keep her on the bed because the bed was high. So we moved to the floor so that she could continue to sleep with me, the way she'd always done her whole life. So we went a couple weeks that way. They told after a couple weeks, she started having, her epilepsy had taken a turn. She was having seizures, at least 10 a day. So her 10-a-day seizures started getting to the point where she was getting real bad. So I called the vet and I said, we have to come in. There is something that has to be done. So we go to the vet. You stinking piece of garbage. So we go to the vet. We go back to the vet. We tell them, there's something going on here with this drug. It's causing this. They noted that her heart murmur had went from a 2 to a 3. So they were like, well, we need to keep an eye on this. Okay. So her heart murmur went from a 2 to a 3. She was having 10 seizures a day. We got some gabapentin, which is an anti-seizure medication in dogs. It's not exactly an anti-seizure medication. It's actually, what it actually does is it will alleviate the symptoms of a seizure. So she's still continuing to have them, but you're not seeing any outward signs of them. So she is slightly paralyzed. She's regained use of her front legs. She is also able to, she's not able to support herself. I'm having to support her with a ginger lead, is what they call it. So it's this thing, it goes up under her, right by her hind legs, and it is supporting her. Supporting her from the hind legs back, or forward. Oh, shit. I hate this level. So, she's walking around like that, and she's doing pretty good. She's able to go outside. She goes to the bathroom. She keeps... Okay, I have forgot what to do. Don't make me Google this. Anyway, she's able to go outside. She's able to go pee. I have to support her the whole time. She's doing really well, actually. She's eventually starts supporting herself. So I'm able to stop using the lead. She's able to eat, drink. She's walking around. She's doing great. We think everything's fine. We're coming out on the other side of this. I'm gonna have to Google it because I don't remember how to do it. That's why I paused it. So we figured we were on the other side of this medication. So we were like, all right, everything's great. She's doing good. We're on the other side. It's over. So one day we're outside. This is like 3 weeks after the shot. We're outside and she's still on a leash. I'm still with her. I'm making sure she doesn't fall or hurt herself or anything. We go outside, we're doing great, we're running around. Nope. Okay. So we're running around. We come back in the house. And I have to support her when we go get a drink. So she is getting a drink out of the water bowl. She looks at me and she tries to bite me. And the next thing I know, she goes completely limp. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what is going on here? And then I notice that she is not breathing. Once I notice that she is not breathing, I also notice that her heart is not beating. So I holler at my husband and I say, she's dead. She's unalive. She's unalive. And then her entire tongue drops out. So he's frantically running around screaming, crying. He jumps on the phone and he's calling the emergency vet here. So he calls them and he's telling them what happened, and they're telling him how to do CPR on a dog. At this point, I am sitting there and I'm holding her like this. Her little head's here. And I lay her on the floor gently and I start chest compressions. He comes flying in here. He's like, they're telling me how to do CPR. I was like, I've got her heart. I'm doing chest compressions. I was like, what else do I do besides this? And he was like, no, they said to, do the chest compressions. And then they told us to feel the inside of her left leg for a pulse. So we do. She has a pulse, but she's still not breathing. So they tell us to breathe into her nose. We had to cup her hand over her nose and then blow into it. And once we did that, she started breathing. They told us to bring her in immediately. So we jumped in the car. We go to the emergency vet. 6 hours later and $1,000 later, they tell us that her heart murmur is now a 6 and that she is going to have to go on heart medications because she has water on her heart and, the heart attack. The cardiac episode is what they called it. So we told her about what we thought it was the Librela that had caused all this. As you can see in my picture of my baby girl, it says say no to Librela, if you can see it, because it looks kind of off for me. I can't see what it says. Oh, thank you for the 1,000 likes. Woo! And thanks for the follow. So we gather her up. We tell them that we think it's the Librela. And the vet said, the emergency vet said that there's no known cases of heart issues with Librela. But they have known cases where dogs lose the function of their back legs and the fact that they lose function of their number 1 and number 2. We're like, yeah, we had that. We came out on the other end of it. So now she has a heart condition. She's had a heart attack. She's now on heart medications. So we come home. We're giving her all these medications. Meanwhile, we've scheduled more appointments for our vet. We go to this vet again. We tell them what happened. They tell us, of course, there's no known adverse reactions with the heart associated with Librela. That it's just her heart that's the problem. We're like, no, it's the drug. So after that, we go down this road where we're giving her medications at 8 o'clock in the morning, noon, every 4 hours. I think it's every 4 hours we're giving her this heart medication. And she's doing fine. She's starting to, she goes blank, like there's nothing in there. So we're like, what's going on? We take her to the vet again. They're like, no, there's nothing, going on here. She's fine. Take her home, whatever. And it was March 17th, her 12th birthday, and we're unable to celebrate because she's just blank. There's nothing going on behind her eyes. She'll walk, she'll eat, she'll drink, but she's not the same dog. Something has happened. So I told the husband, and the husband is like, "Oh, you're crazy. You know, she's fine. You know, look at her. She's still here. You know, you're petting her." I was like, "No, there's something wrong. You know, this is my baby. This is my little girl." And so everyone plays it off. I know something's wrong. Then March 19th, we go to bed that night. Lay her down in her. I have a pillow beside the bed so that, you know, she can still lay near me. Eek! So she can still lay near me, but not on the bed because I was tired of cleaning up the pee-pee and poo-poo. So, 1 second while I focus. You can slide the screen left or right by pressing the L or R buttons on the top of your controller. Oh, psh. Eek. You know, she has this massive seizure before we go to bed. Like, really, really bad. And so I tell, you know, she starts calming down. I tell her, you know, Daddy's here, Daddy's got you, the normal thing we did when she had a seizure. So everything's normal, seems to be normal. I lay her down. Eek! Okay. I lay her down. I eventually fall asleep. Shit. I eventually fall asleep. You know, because I'm still worried. Y'all, why did I jump? I'm still worried. So I finally fall asleep. I wake up and she's in the exact same position she was in when I lay down. So I was telling the husband, I was like, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. She's barely breathing. And her eyes are open, and so is her mouth. You know, we at first thought she was deceased. So, you know, the husband had to work. I was going to, you know, take care of her, take her to, you know, the crematorium, because we know where that is here. So I scoop her up and I'm holding her, you know, I'm bawling my eyes out. You know, the whole 9 yards. Hello. I see what you are. I'm bawling my eyes out. I scoop her up and I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, talking to her and go to nuzzle into, you know, her fur. She's breathing. Her heart is barely beating. So I tell the husband, I was like, I'm going to the emergency room. He was like, wow, what's going on? I was like, she's still there. I was like, she's still breathing. You can feel a very tiny heartbeat. He's like, all right, go. So I race to a different emergency room because this one's closer. So I get there and I'm like, somebody please help me, you know. So they take her and they tell me, they're like, she's in a coma. They're like, what we can do is we can take her and, you know, we can make sure that she's, you know, still alive. We'll hold her for 48 hours. And they were like, what we'll do is, you know, in 48 hours, we'll have to make the decision on whether or not we want to continue the palliative care, or if we want to go ahead and let her go. So I was like, well, I don't want to let her go. Just, do what you can. So this is like 2-3 hours after I had fallen asleep because the husband woke me up to give her medicine. So I come home, I pass out on the bed, and I guess the husband let me sleep because he didn't wake me up on his first break, he didn't wake me up on his second break, he didn't wake me up on his lunch. So he gets off work, he comes down, and we're talking, and I'm telling him what happened when we went to the vet. And my phone starts ringing, and my husband grabs it first, looks at it, and then goes into the other room. He comes back in, and he tells us, he's like, she came out of the coma, she started screaming, she started convulsing in a manner that was very violent and very horrible. And they said that she went into cardiac arrest. They intubated her, they tried to, bring her back, but they said she was gone. So, when I tell you, don't tempt fate and use that drug. Shit! So, that is Sona's story. And that's why I tag her in every video, every live stream, everything I do, I tag her in. Which reminds me, I have to post on Instagram. I ain't never gonna get my channel off the ground because I can't remember everything. Okay, thank you for listening. One, it helps to get it out. Two, it helps, hopefully it helps other people who are questioning whether or not to use this drug. Which in some cases I've heard it works wonderfully. Other cases I've heard what we went through. So I guess it just all depends on the situation. Our situation did not end good, but I have heard people that said that theirs did. So, damn you. So, if in fact you or someone you know has used the drug and you're experiencing the side effects, your first sign will be the hind leg weakness. After the hind leg weakness, then it goes into full ataxia. That's where you can't move. Damn it. So I have 10. That's where they can't move. That's where they're paralyzed. So, if people have used it. I hope for the best. If you haven't, I hope you run all kinds of tests and make sure that your dog does not have neurological issues, heart issues, lung issues, kidney issues, and there was something else. That might be it. Heart, lung, kidney, brain. If you have any of those issues, then you do not want to give your dog that shot. And that's my whole thing, is making sure to get that information out there, because you don't want to go through what we went through. So, any questions? Fuck it. We're just trying to get through. Yay! Eesh. Stupid. That has to be a mushroom. No, it's Yoshi. I will take it. Or not. Eek. Yummy! Yummy, yummy, yummy! Oh, I need that. Shit. Said I can. Oh, there it goes. I was like, which button? No, I'm gonna need that. Yoshi! Okay. I don't care about you, timer. I got all the time in the world. So, is there any questions, concerns? I'm going to preach till my heart gives out about this. I'm not going to dedicate lives over it, but like the whole life. Oops. Me. But she's going to be on my screen for as long as I can keep her up there. Zero, thank you for the follow. Let me wave at ya. We need to get through this level so we can save, because I need to jump off here. I'm making chili tonight. Swamp. Do do. Linda, welcome. We were just talking about our dog. Miss Sonlin, the one that you see pictured up there. Eek! She is no longer with us. And I was telling the story of her adverse reaction to the medication. I reported it to the manufacturer. And I reported the adverse reaction to the FDA as well. So hopefully it will help others not have to go through that. Shit. So hopefully no one else has to go through that. So that was our story of Sona's experience with Nabrella. Oh, goody. Oh, I remember this guy. Okay. Shit. Whew. Little Mario made it through. After we get the hang of everything, we'll go back to the way we should be doing it. So, while we are just chilling and wait for that to go away, has anybody else used that drug? Because we're going to stop here for now, because we only do 1 hour. I'd hate for the husband to come down and see me playing on the computer. Or the Super Nintendo while he's working. Alright, well, it doesn't look like I have anybody in here. I did get 2 follows and 2,200 likes, so woo! Thank you guys for all the love. If someone is watching, I want to thank you. Again, Kay, wonderful person. Thank you for all the gifts, and thank you for the likes, and thank you for listening and commenting. I will see you guys. Again, I only do Monday through Friday. Weekends are for the husband only. Well, the husband and me. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will go till 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We ran a little over today because I was running late because I had to get our other dog back from the groomer. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday.